Characters that influenced Thorfinn transform from this arrogant, killing people mercilessly, seeking vengeance, to this kind, saving people, seeking peaceful life. So let's come from down in the scale. First character we are going to talk about Thorkel, who's portrayed as a powerful Viking warrior and fought against Thorfinn. Right, the duel happens in the winter season, and this duel was the most anticipated duel that happened in the entire series. Thorkel admires Thorfinn for his fighting skills and relation to those. As we know, Thorkel is a grand uncle of Thorfinn, right? So this Thorkel and Thorfinn and Thors both all three are related. Thorfinn realizes after the duel that strength doesn't always have to come from violence, right? Which also pushes him towards the path of peace. Number five, Einar, a friend of Thorfinn who's a common man having normal desires like myself, yourself. He who yearns for a simple life free from violence and slavery. His character itself portrays a working hard man showing kindness and seeking peace, which gradually helps Thorfinn let go of his rage and begin to understand the value of life and peace. Thorfinn realizes that there is more to life than fighting because of this character, Einar. Number four, Leif Erikson, a symbol of hope and redemption. After the death of Thors, Leif has been like a father to Thorfinn. His consistency in searching for Thorfinn, in the end offering him a peaceful life, made Thorfinn to go back to his home, right? Also, those childhood stories which happened at the beginning of the series about Vinland, a peaceful and beautiful land which is free from war, serves as a hope for Thorfinn. Occasionally, Leif reminds Thorfinn about the vision of his father. Next, number three, Canute, who became a king but was a prince who acts as a catalyst for Thorfinn's awakening. Canute's transformation from a weak, timid character into a powerful and determined ruler influences Thorfinn's journey. Actually, the character arc of Canute, which happens within 10 minutes, right? Though it is funny, but yet it is interesting. This Canute character got more influence from the answer of praised, right, Willibald. This shows Thorfinn a new way of thinking where one should create their own path rather than rely on vengeance, right? So from there, we have this season 2, right? He tried to create his own path. Number two, the most important character and who most influenced Thorfinn is Lucius, also known as Ashladu. Ashladu, who's portrayed as a dual personality like both mentor and enemy to Thorfinn, right? Despite hatred towards Ashilado, he teaches Thorfinn a valuable lessons, right? Like in combat, strategy, and survival. Those things Lucius teaches Thorfinn. Lucius is a very complex figure, cruel, but yet his charismatic blows our mind, right? He also talks about his past, like what is the reason of him being there to Thorfinn, which also uh, gives us another side of this character, right? Lucius shapes Thorfinn in many ways. His death itself made a turning point in Thorfinn's life, right? Which pushed him towards to reconsider his path of revenge. Number one, the most important character, Thor's father and role model of Thorfinn. The series starts with entry of this character, where a battle is happening in the sea, right? So, a former Viking warrior who left his violent past and his philosophy of peace affects deeply Thorfinn later in life, right? He realizes that lately. This Thorfinn remembers his father's words and realizes the real meaning of those words. A true warrior doesn't need a sword. When Thor first tells this sentence, which leaves as a question, right? In what perspective Thor told this sentence, right? So that answer has been revealed as to later in the series. At the last phase of war in Kettle's farm, Thorfinn takes a challenge of getting 100 punches, makes him as a true warrior, right? So those So that sentence got the meaning at the end, right? So yeah, I'm gonna leave you with a question. We know that Willy, but the priest gave explanation to the question, what is love? The one who surrender with nature and doesn't complain about anything is called love. He mentioned death makes a perfect person, right? My question is whether Thorfinn attained this stage before dying or not. Let me know in the comments, guys. From this series, one thing is sure that having no enemies for life is the first step to lead a peaceful life. Actually, when the enemies are created, according to my knowledge, two circumstances are there. One, where a person kills one of your family members. Two, where a person drags down your career or take credits of yours. For the first case, we have Vinland Saga. And you know the answer. What if we choose the path of vengeance? For the second case, we have also one movie for that. Just go to that person and say,